Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Comes Games Town Hall. I'm here with Bill and Billy Thomas. How are you guys doing?
Hey, good. Yeah. So, yeah. So you gotta get with Julian and Billy to find out what kind of projects that we can do to make it worth that purchase.
Yeah. I had some ideas.
Because to put it in games we already have doesn't make sense because that already cost me stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we need to find out what kind of games we could do it on in the future. Because it's a lot of money.
I'll work on it.
Okay, that's it.
All right, we're back from our business meeting, everyone. We already have 40 people who have entered their hashtag town hall. So if you're new here, you just leave a comment with hashtag town hall for your chance to win a free game. You just got to wait till the end of the evening to find out who is. All right.
Yeah, so the convention is over, right?
Yes.
And it was good. We met a lot of people and we had a good time. So it was a good convention. And you can sign up for the November one. Yeah, November.
You should say October.
I didn't say October. I said November.
No, it's a good thing.
So it's good that everybody came and we had a good time. And yeah. So that was good. What else we got? Operation Market Garden is actually what, Bill?
No, you're supposed to attack the piece of paper. I don't know what it was about.
Oh yeah, Operation Market Garden is going to be mailed in probably a week or two.
Yep.
So that's good news. And then we're going to update the schedule, right, Brittany?
We did. Do you want me to share it?
Oh yeah, share the new schedule because I went out for. Yeah. I don't see it.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the new schedule.
What? They already reached the Reese's.
Yeah, did we say that 110 is there?
Yeah.
Oh, we did. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what
This is what's got you screwed up.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
So this is the schedule of the games coming out. So that is good.
There's a fun new thing at the bottom. The schedule
What's
now
that?
goes a lot. Yeah, the schedule goes out a lot further than it used to.
She just really like this.
Because if I put it in here,
really like
text
that.
Yeah, I
only
don't
goes
like it,
one
but I'll go with it.
the text only goes.
Yeah,
to
why
this
can't it go
bit.
under those?
Because
Yes,
if
why
it
can't
goes
go
there,
under
the
those?
text it only goes one word at a time. Like it can only go this wide for the text in that table. So I put it in like that, and then it was just this really long thing with everything split on lines.
Yeah, I don't see that as tentative.
You said to make sure it was tentative.
No, did I say that? I don't think I would. I wasn't an octopus, so I didn't use that word. Get tentacles?
Tentacle order.
Yeah, no. Yeah, this is really the order. I don't think it's not changing.
No.
Got it.
Okay, so that's good. So we did that because then we have people that because people are asking stuff. So that's always good. What else we got? Yeah, British Tank Ace, yay for that. What else we got? ETA on air assault. I'm thinking he's thinking air assault on Creek. That's way down. That's way down the line. Yeah, right? That's not even. I don't even know if that's 2026. Oh, there's my favorite.
Cool.
Trench raid.
I see just Creed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's way down the line. That's late 2026. Mr. Lincoln's War, I'm working on it. I'm almost wrapping it up.
American Tank Ace?
Should be, knock on wood, we should get in like 2 weeks.
Very nice.
For American Tank Ace being back in stock. What else?
I saw you just covered this one over on Enthusiast.
Operation Crusaders, and so everybody knows, because I think, Operation Crusaders is dead. Never coming to. We dropped it. Okay, we dropped that one. We dropped Panzerkrieg. We dropped Operation 333. 3, and I thought we dropped another one. Well, Jutland, we've dropped. Yeah, I thought there was another one.
So Combat 3.
Yeah, right after.
Probably mid.
Yeah, probably mid-June. No, late June. 4th of July. Yeah, Battle Hymn. Okay, the good news is Battle Hymn 1 is actually going to be here in a couple weeks. Battle Hymn 2, they should have all been shipped at the same time, but because of the tariff thing, we couldn't get. Okay.
Oh, that's a fun question.
That's the same thing.
Okay, let's see this. From both a business and would you rather produce a small number of large titles
We know what you're gonna say.
or a large number of small games?
With smaller prints.
Would you rather produce a small number of large titles with big print runs? Oh, that's a no-brainer. Okay, I'd rather do a small number with big print runs because then I'm not allocating my resources over more projects.
And larger titles, I assume he means bigger games, like not.
No, I don't think he is. I think he means bigger print runs, not bigger.
No, nobody said that. Not. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah,
I thought
no.
like,
Yeah, he's not
like
talking
the-
high
like Third World
cost.
War.
Yeah, no. Glad. Yep.
Galaxy
Big-
Force?
Galaxy Force is at the printers. It just got there, so that's down the road. Oh yeah, he didn't finish. Yeah, what happened was Battle. Yeah, because somebody. Yeah, Battle Hymn 2. It was supposed to be on the ship over. Okay, but because of the tariffs and stuff. Okay. Yeah, it didn't come over. So it's all done, and the next shipment it's coming over. So I would see that is fine. And I'm not going to release Battle Hymn 1 until Battle Hymn 2 comes. They're going to be released at the same time. So yeah, no, that is actually on. Well, it's not on the ship, but it's all done. So that's good news. That's one I've always wanted to get done, and that's getting done.
Wardrobe. So sometimes when I refresh that, the top 2 links, when I move the columns over, they get funky. So I'll check that right after the stream.
Okay. It's a slow boat from China. Now, yeah, it's now, yeah, it's kind of, it's getting clogged up there in boats. Looking forward to replacing, yeah, Tank Leader Brittany's working on. Okay, yeah. Okay. What else? Market Garden goes to Spring Prelude, yes.
No, who's talking? That's
It's the links. So when something jumps
Yeah,
from
okay.
upcoming to recent releases, the links get screwy.
Yeah, so that's so what else we got? I don't know. It's just been Conquistadors was a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you tell him to call me?
Yeah. I said he should call you when he gets a chance.
Did
I
you
also
get my
said
number?
a North Africa game might not be the best choice.
Did you get my number?
He has your number.
No, you should have given him my number.
I will email him again and give you his number. But
Okay,
he
that's
responded.
what I like to see. We had a good meeting today. We hadn't had a meeting in a long time because of the convention and then Memorial Day.
The convention is a 5-day long meeting.
That's fair point.
No,
It's in and out. It's not. It's
No,
not all. Fun.
yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not bad meeting. It's just me joking around. Okay, what we got here? The link. Oh yeah, Rebel Tide. Oh yeah, Rebel Tide is actually all done, right? It's
It
at the
is.
printer, so that is definitely a 2026 game. Brothers at War, I think 1861. That actually is at the printers too.
Yep.
And we're going to reprint a few copies of Brotherhood.
60.
Yeah,
60.
Brothers of War 62. And then I came up with another great idea. I'm going to take Fortress Europa
Oh, here you go.
and I'm going to shrink it. That's what I'm doing.
Like Korea.
Yeah, like I did with Korea. It's going to be one. I bet it's only one mounted map when you shrink it.
I mean, if it's only 2, yeah, I would assume so.
Yeah. I don't think it's a lot. So we're going to reprint Fortress Europa, but it's going to be one map and half-inch counters.
Whenever
So
you
it's
say you're
gonna
going to shrink a game, I always think of like those keychain Monopoly games they used to make. When will
Yeah,
Golden Age?
back in 1861.
Get it because the game.
Yeah.
Really no more.
Yeah. Oh, probably. Okay. What else we got? I'll give him
Golden
a
Age of
call.
Piracy? I'm guessing that's John.
Wait, who said that?
I'm guessing that's John.
What?
John?
That's his tagline?
I'm guessing.
I
from
never knew
context.
that. I never knew that because I want to talk about. You didn't say North Africa. You were talking about a conquistador game.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, but you said North
Yeah,
Africa.
She did.
I'll explain later.
Oh, there's something.
Gladiators.
Oh, do you see I pick up on stuff?
Well, yeah. I didn't know that was him.
Oh yeah, gladiators.
I thought someone was just joking with you.
Wait, somebody had something up there.
Somebody
Yeah.
had a Golden Age of Piracy that we brushed by.
No, we got a lot of questions tonight. And,
We do.
oh, what the hell was that? Jesus Christmas. See, I'm not swearing anymore. How far out is High Seas Fleet and why was Crusade canceled? Well, High Seas Fleet is right on our list now.
Yeah.
If you go, it's on the list of games to be published or on new release. Yeah, why Crusades was canceled? It took way too long. Okay, it wasn't worked on, and for years. Okay, and when we thought it was almost done, we were surprised that no play testing had been done with the changes, so I dropped it. So yeah, that's why. Are there any pictures from the compost anywhere? No, I don't think. Oh yes, Brittany said yes.
Yeah, I put together a community album so everybody could contribute their photos. So if you want to go on there, there's a link in Enthusiasts. But there's some good photos of people. People are really going around.
Yeah,
Okay,
I haven't sorted through them all, but there's some good ones. One of the ones is the one I used for the new Expo ad.
I know.
There's about
Yeah.
88 pictures all in there.
I never even knew that.
That was like,
See,
it was the
nobody
week
told me
after
anything.
Expo. I needed pictures for promoting it. So I figured
Yeah,
some
nobody
people were posting lots of pictures.
Okay, what else we got? Oh yeah, no. The good thing is, yeah, I'm on speaking terms with Greg Smith again. Okay, we had a little bit of convention drama, but because I'm the guy I am, I let things roll off. So Greg Smith and me had a good time, right? And
no harm, no foul.
yeah, kind of creepy, but not him. Just how is Korean update kick interest? Oh no, we're actually doing it. Okay, we need some more, but I don't think it's gonna ever go to and I'm not gonna.
My sentence was pardoned.
Oh yeah, no, Greg, your sentence has not been pardoned. No, not quite. But it was fun. We have a good time.
You have a couple more conventions of that.
Yeah, you have to be nice to us at least one more time. Okay. How is Korean War update kit interest looking? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't think it's gonna go to distribution because we're not doing a lot of these games. Okay, and I'm not gonna say that as a fact, but we're not, the print runs on them are not gonna be very much. And that's Fortress Europa. That's our redo of War for America.
Yeah, it's not for effect, but it is. Wink, wink.
Yeah. Okay. For Trench Raid is doing very good. Yes, Trench Raid is doing really good, and she's got a tunnel rack game coming out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Jesus.
I almost pulled a bill on the comment. Is that what you were about to say?
No, what were you saying?
I was about to pull a bill on the person who commented.
Yeah.
Oh, about the guy with the shipping?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say if we were dreaming, the postal rates would be better, but I
well, I wouldn't have been that nice.
Yeah, I don't think that's where.
Yeah, that's not where I was going. But I don't even bother with those because those are ridiculous. It is what it is. Like I have control of that.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna tell you? What was I gonna tell her?
Oh, I forgot. I know you're.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I like Trench Raid.
Oh, the tunnel rat. Well, you said that.
Yeah, we're doing the tunnel rat game. But there was something else I was going to say.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Mo. It was something Mo.
No, not Mo.
Because he posted and you looked like you were
No.
going to say something.
No, not Mo.
No. I thought when he posted you were going to say something to him.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about Mo.
We just posted our first update today, so if you're interested in learning about all the World War I games, I also added a category for solitaire suitability, since this is a solitaire game, so you can figure out easily which games might go well with it if you're just a solo gamer.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're excited about that. What else we got? Bill likes transfer. Yeah, no, I thought he didn't like solo games. Yeah.
He doesn't like anything.
Yeah, no, I like Trench Raid.
His favorite game, though, is Mr. I think it's going to be Mr. Link's War. It's going to be his new thing. If it comes out.
No, because you want to know something? Back in the day, I thought it wasn't, the map and the graphics were awful, so I never played it.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, I like it.
Yeah, he likes it, but he's not going to play it. He'll set it up.
Yeah, Love Compass World War I. Oh, so we got a lot of things going on.
That's it.
Okay.
Well, no, I think now this is a couple years in the making, but I think my dream is coming true. Because
Vietnam. War I.
Yeah, we're gonna do like a war in Europe, World War II and World War I game. Like the old SBI. It's gonna be very easy. 16 to 32 pages of rules, and it's going to be very easy to get into.
16 to 32?
Yeah. Or I was going to say 48. 16 was wrong. I think more 32. Oh. Yeah, it must be 32. Yeah, so I like that. No, we don't have any World War I games coming out. You know, I think I'm exhausted. Oh, no, I have my World Big War.
I was going to say the big one.
Yeah, the big one I like. Yeah, I like the big one. And then I think Greg Smith is working on a World War I.
Trench Raid World
War I. What?
Trench Raid World War I?
Yeah, but that's, yeah.
I think.
What else?
Is Gothic Raiders the one?
That's Paper Wars. So I'm excited about that.
What did you do?
Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you.
What did you do to the screen?
I didn't do anything to the screen.
It's all dark on here. You see it?
Yeah, I didn't do that.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So, what was I going to tell you? Oh, yeah. So, I say to the group today, do you guys know what rat think means? And nobody knew what that meant. Can you believe that?
Friend.
What?
You had to phone a friend.
Yeah, they didn't.
Yeah, his brother.
Yeah, they didn't know what rat think meant. So I had to tell them.
Well, no, I know what rat is and snitch. I know.
Well, yeah.
It's the fake part. I know.
Yeah, well.
I'll get back now.
Any updates on? Oh, yeah, we got them coming. I think Russo-Japanese War. Any other games out there that could be updated, reprinted? Yeah, I don't know. We've got a lot of them in the works. Right? I don't know what we're working on now.
Belter, Fourth Millennium, Time Lag. Bill Cooper's working on a sci-fi series. I'm trying to think of anybody else. Panzer Mech Solitaire is technically sci-fi. Space Galaxy Force. Anybody else? I feel like it's fantasy. Flat Earth would be more fantasy, I think.
Yeah. And then we got Gladiators. We're going to go kickstart that, and that's going to be a good game. So what else? What else you got, Brittany?
I have lots of questions. Steve Varon had asked which Command Magazine games we plan on printing first.
Well, I know that right now I know that Inchon is going to be in issue 113 or whatever, and then Cortez is going to be in 119. So we really haven't. Yeah, it's just we've had so much and I haven't been able to get to it, but GDW is really almost finished with the first 10. We've got them all done and in production or print. Okay, we've released what, 4 of them? 3 of them.
3.
Yeah, 3 of them.
Talking around World War II.
So I know that Russo-Japanese War is done. Great Patriotic War. Belter is done. White Death is almost done. Yeah, I know there's more.
Yes, there are more.
Yeah, I can't remember what they are.
I can't either.
Jesus Christmas. Oh no, because the 3 that were done in was 3.
It's 3.
The 1940, 41. Yeah, that was 3.
Oh, so you have one more then.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. No, I can't remember. What happened to? Oh no, Battle of Burgoyne campaign.
Nice, there you go.
Yeah, I said it. I said it is actually on the list to be reviewed and go through our internal proofing and playing and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm pretty excited because I think we got some good Revolutionary War games coming out next year for the whatchamacallit. We're gonna have Warriors of America. Combat 4.
Yeah.
Rebel Time Civil War. I'm talking about American Revolution.
I thought you were just talking about games in general.
No, American Revolution. Because it's 1776.
Yeah.
But
that part fades me out.
yeah, that fades them out. But American Revolution, okay. We got Warriors of America. We've got End of Empire Deluxe, which yeah, that's going to be a great game. Do we even have that on pre-order?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, because remember, that's going to be one that we're not doing a lot of.
You need 2 games.
What?
You said you had a lot. You need 2 games.
No. Warriors of America.
Yep.
We're going to do a deluxe box of that. That's 3 games.
Oh, where's America? You're like, we got tons.
Yeah, well, that's 3. See how nasty he is to me?
Yeah, that's nasty.
He's very mean to me.
Here you go.
What else we got?
I didn't know that End of Empire was originally a magazine game. That thing really grew.
Oh, no, that was a big magazine game. It was a double issue.
Oh, fun.
But it grew because we've added so many scenarios and so many small wars in it. And it's going to be
Because we're the best.
yeah, no, man, yeah, there's nobody better than us. Solitaire American Revolution. No, don't have that, but I think I might get a Solitaire Vietnam game. So I was excited about that.
It's not the same thing, dude.
Well, no, I know.
So you're talking about me what I say, but then you can...
Yeah, no, I think we don't have any tactical acceptable. Well, no, we don't have any tactical American Revolutionary War. I'm not a big tactical fan, except for like combat. Oh yeah, we those guys. I'm telling you, those, the Hinkle family there. Okay, they're really moving on combat. I saw combat Eastern Front. I saw combat Sicily. I saw combat another one, Crete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go out to. We talked about going to Vietnam or Korea. And what about Pacific? Is that guy handing that one in?
That's supposed to be handed in July.
Oh yeah, July is Combat
Comes
Pacific.
out.
Yeah. Oh, and then Viking, we pulled out of the magazine game, and we're going to do a box game on that one. Oh yeah, no, yeah, Greg Smith, which I'm not going to say his name because he doesn't deserve it. Okay, he's doing a Vietnam tie game. Yeah, Paper Wars. We finally, Viking Dawn is the one that's going to be. That's going to. Yeah, we pulled that out, and we're going to make that. And the good thing is, John Southard has told us that he's going to be handing in to us, and then still have to go through our review stuff. He's going to be handing in Carrier to us, and it's going to be based on the Philippine Sea with those changes. What we got?
We agree.
No,
it's not even that it needs to be a winner. It just needs to be nominated.
Yeah, here's what I don't understand. We've been doing Paper Wars. This is no joke. We've been doing Paper Wars since 2010. No, 2010 or 11.
No, it's really-
And it's never been nominated. I don't care if it ever wins.
Yeah, I just nominated.
But we never got nominated for, well, look, that's why I said that. Those awards are thing of the past. I don't even care.
Yeah, don't care. We
No,
bring it up, but we don't care.
No, I'm just saying because the guy brought it up.
No, it's all like.
Yeah. Yeah, that's ridiculous. And they come up with these French magazines and these
Yeah, I never even heard of some of them.
and comic books and I think they had Vanity Fair one year,
Yeah, I'm gonna go that far.
but none of Paper Wars. Latest status on the Trouble. Well, Brittany has been. That's a very big project. Oh, this is it. I'm going to shut up.
No.
Do you know how to move now, Brittany?
What do you mean?
Because you didn't know how to move before.
How to move, like
in
what?
the game.
In the game.
Oh. It's like, what? Well, I do now that we've changed the board. So we have a new board. Don't actually judge this. This is my mock-up so we can test it out for playtesting. But we switched it over to a point-to-point map because that's what the rules originally were meant to do. And it's just that the art got a little lost in translation. So we've updated that. We've removed some of the stuff. It was a lot of information on the board. So we tried to keep just the two, like the tactical, like combat stuff and the overview of the political situation on the board and just moved everything else off. And then there's another smaller map for Dublin still. I need to get that fixed. And then Hugh has it all printed up and framed and is playtesting it as we speak. So we're going to see if this format works better, and hopefully it will. And then we can move on.
Yeah, so that's good news. What else have you been working on?
I have. Oh, that's a quick question. Chris Muller actually sells poster size prints of the Burning Banners map. So if you reach out to him or go on his website.
I asked that question.
You asked that question?
Yeah, we asked that question.
Yeah.
She believes it.
Preview video. No, because our samples haven't come in. So we don't have preview videos up for that yet. All right, get the troubles. I was talking too much. Now there's a bunch of questions.
I don't see any questions.
Yeah, I don't see any either.
People just saying Stuka. Stuka.
Yeah. Oh, because stupid Joe.
Oh, I need to get back to you. I need to email you later today. Okay. So what are the things?
Who's that?
Hex Encountered.
I don't know who they are.
That's good.
He knows who they are.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a new game to show off.
Do we know about this or no?
You do know about this, but Bill's going to act like he doesn't know about this.
Yeah.
Oh, I can say I don't like it.
It's kind of messed up. You didn't get a chance.
Well,
I'm going. Okay, so
cool.
this
I have
is
not heard about this.
for Golden Glory. You absolutely have multiple times.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 2-player game designed by two brothers, Jeroen and Ohad Feldheim, set in the 17th century. What really caught my attention on this one when it came across the submissions desk was the fact that it's a war game, but it's mainly indirect. So with England and Spain, you're independently exploring the globe, you're expanding your empires, and you get to guide 3 generations of kings on the quest to become the colonial superpower of the planet, pretty much. It's a card-driven game, super easy to get into. There's only 20 pages of rules. I was trying to scroll through for some pictures of all the components and things. The card system reminds me a bit of the Prelude series. It's a shared deck of cards with some cards that are associated with your nation and some cards associated with your opponent. And then if you want to play a card that's associated with your opponent, then sometimes they'll get a benefit for it. And just in case you're thinking like 2 Empire game on this time period would be a bit reductionist because there are so many there's all these games out there like Here I Stand, etc. Multiplayer, you need like 6 people to do it because there's so many countries involved. This gets it down to those 2 countries that are playable and everything else is handled by the deck. So it's very elegantly done. All these actions from the other kingdoms are going to be a surprise to both of you. You're both interacting with this like almost fog of war style. And it also introduces all the key conflicts for the period. So you got the English Civil War, French War of Devolution, 30 Years' War. Also introduces all the iconic historical figures. You got Louis XIV, Charles I, Oliver Cromwell, and then a whole bunch of really notorious pirates. So if you like Golden Age piracy, you want more pirate action, you're going to want to get on in this.
She's selling me on it, though. And
no,
we're doing it.
Yeah, no, she doesn't. I get nothing like that.
She's flying.
Yeah, I get nothing. I don't get to see this stuff.
You have seen all of this.
Now I got a
Twice.
question for you. I thought we asked them if they could do a solitaire.
Yeah.
We talked to Rise to Glory for that. The Civilization people. They're the ones that are doing the solitaire mode. These guys I haven't talked to about that yet, but we're going to talk about it.
Oh, okay. I like the map.
Yeah, but there's parts of it that
I don't like West Africa being blank, but
she turned it off. She turned it.
I know when I say something, that's how our meetings go.
That's
When I
That is
say I
not
disagree with
how-
something, they just turn it off and
That's
continue
funny.
on.
That was funny.
Nobody listens to me. Nobody cares about my.
Oh my goodness. So
Yeah.
if you're at all interested in that game and want to
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
be one of the playtesters, I put my email at the bottom of the screen.
Yep,
Shoot me a
that's
message.
big. What's in my cup?
Yes, that's right.
Panzer Race just finished as of yesterday and off to the printers. So if you have requests of what you would like to see, I think I've shown some of the files before, so I don't want to be repetitive. But if you have requests, let me know and I can pull it up. The other thing, I figured I could talk a bit about Iberian Ties since they're wrapping that up. They played a lot of that at Expo, and Billy and Julian played that one too.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Good game, Bill said.
I like it. Very swingy. Anything could happen at any moment. And you're never out.
What else we got?
Have to load up.
I don't know what we got, Bill.
You got another search now, right?
No, I got nothing.
Okay,
Oh,
so
what's this?
it's Iberian Tide stuff. So
Oh, I like
they're
that.
just about wrapping up a couple of minor balancing tweaks, but otherwise they're pretty much done. It's just a gorgeous game. I showed the map last time. It's challenging for both players right off the start. Like Billy just said, it's very swingy because all the armies start off decentralized and neither side has enough resources to really do what you think that you need to do. So you're going to really have a lot of replayability here because you're going to want to try all these different openings and top priorities to start with. You're going to want to go back to the beginning and replay. And if you're familiar with the topic, you're going to think all these uncooperative factions within each side, and you're like, oh, how are they going to handle the stacking on this? It's super simple and elegant. Mike and Greg, they added a little color stripe, and if you share a color stripe, you can stack, and if you don't, you can't. And then some units don't have a color stripe at all, and they can just stack with everybody. But it's easy, right at a glance, you know who can be with who.
And when she explains the rules, I can play it.
Yeah, so what else we got? I don't know.
That's a sore loser remark from Greg because he lost, and he said they need some changes
Yeah,
because he lost.
he lost.
I was like, it was the first night, and he's like, "Oh yeah, Mike's making some tweaks to the game. We're gonna play it tomorrow. I'm really excited." And the next day, he's like, "I got my ass kicked."
Twice.
Right after those tweaks.
Trying to think what else.
I feel like you answered this one last time, but it is an interesting question. I feel like you already answered it though.
No, I'm gonna say, are there any games you passed on? I'd say no.
This is true.
Yeah, no, I don't think. No.
Charles Ryder had asked about Chopper Pilot Vietnam.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, ask him. That's what Dad says.
No, it looks good, and we have it. They turned it in, so we have to go through our.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, no, solitaire. I like it.
You don't like solitaire.
No, solitaire. I do as a business guy because it sells a lot.
Oh yeah.
It's fair. It's coming up in my review queue. It's going to be up right up after Insurgent Tide.
Tonight?
Not tonight.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, somebody had asked about Doomsday 3, and I didn't get a chance to talk to Adam to get an update on that. But I will check with him and have one for next time. Unless he's here. I want to chime in at him.
No, he's sleeping.
Isn't he behind us?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Isn't it like
sleeping.
dinner time
Yeah.
for him?
Yeah, he's sleeping in Mexico.
3 hours.
He takes a siesta from like 1 to 8, and then wakes up at 8:30, watches the Knicks game, and then goes back to bed.
And he gets up at 12 to work for an hour.
Yeah. So now things are moving along. China slowed down. I think during the tariff thing, I think they closed their factories. Because I thought they were still working. And
Well, nothing was going through.
no, but still we had orders in there. So I think when it got to that point, they closed it. I think they closed the factories down.
Or they just
Because there was stuff that we thought was what?
or they just prioritized projects for other countries that weren't dealing with the tariffs because they didn't want to store the games.
No, maybe because I don't understand. Because we had stuff that was almost done and then it wasn't done, and
or they prioritized people that were going to pay that amount, and we're just going to go with it.
And she's been snippy lately.
Yeah, but that's you.
No,
Julia
it's not
says
me.
she hasn't been that
Matching your tone.
bad.
No, I'm not snippy. I said she writes paragraphs.
Yeah, but then you answer, like, you write paragraphs and you don't answer one word question. Like, yes. And it's like multiple questions. She'll be like, which one?
No, but the problem is I have to wait.
Right.
So I have to stay up. If I want to
That's
text her, I have to text her between like midnight and 2 in the morning, and she's very responsive. Okay. Look, I think she's great, but
And you forward like 20 emails.
yeah, it was
think
very
that's
it was very confusing on what they could ship, what they couldn't ship, and I was
I didn't think you were
changing.
bad.
I was changing.
But I didn't think you were bad with that. I didn't hear her snip at you. I read those emails. I didn't think it was that bad.
Steel Wolves this year, maybe. No, Steel Wolves will be early next year. Yay for Steel Wolves. Yeah, Greg Smith. Yeah, he really went down on my radar. But it's all I can say is I'm the greatest because if he looks, British Tank Ace is up there as a release.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I keep my word.
It's all our fault.
Yeah, I'm not a traitor. I'm not a think.
Sukan
Yeah.
is heading in soon too. Since Sukan only has a couple edits.
We're
No,
not
I know, but I actually put it up on British Tank Ace to be released.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yes, Brett, good timing. There are like 20 edits that Nadir's going to do, and then we're off to the races. Which is a very short list. It sounds like a lot, but compared to my usual lists, as Greg Smith will tell you, it is not.
He did do that.
Yeah, he did do that.
Yeah. That made Dad happy.
Yeah, that made me happy when he did that. Ah, yeah, no. What is it? Blue Water Navy Pacific is not. I've tried to email him and I said, just hand what you've got over and we'll take it into our development and work on it.
Has he got back to?
No.
No, that's not really.
Are you saying Greg is leaving Compass? No, he's not leaving Compass. He's a rat fink.
He's just taking a hiatus.
Yeah. No, we love Greg, and it was fun because, yeah, no, when I get in a mood, I'll tell you, it was a whole day of fun.
The whole weekend.
A whole weekend of fun.
And look, whether I agree or disagree, he's a good sport about it.
No, he's a fun guy. Look, here's what I always say. Okay. If I joke around with you, it's because I like you. If I don't joke around with you, it's because I really.
I said the same thing to the guy at cards. I go, if I'm talking,
Yeah.
I'm good. But if I'm quiet, then there's a problem.
Oh no, the pizza delivery went well. Bill brought it.
Mm-hmm.
What else? My father-in-law was in. Oh, yeah. Wow, that's not good. Well, it's good, but I don't. So what else? You got anything else to show us, Brittany?
I was waiting for some requests. I've been working on Panzer Ace is just done. Sensuicon we're wrapping up. Rebel Tide. If anybody wants, I've been working on edits for Beneath Southern Cross.
No, I know they don't send me anything.
Here's a question.
Okay. Now this is funny because look, Mike grows on you. Okay, and I'm not saying that's a good thing, or I'm not saying that's a good thing, but Mike Vitale grows on you. He, he has a good sense of humor.
Yeah, I like him.
Okay, he does. I think sometimes he thinks, and he's getting my sense of humor.
Yeah, it takes time.
Okay, so I'm not even going to answer his question tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a mushroom.
Like a mushroom.
Yeah, it grows like that.
Oh yeah.
Lightning Strikes is with the developer who's just checking the scenarios. Everything else is already done. We already did the rulebook edits, etc. So
And he had it there.
Yeah.
He had it there. Brittany.
I know.
Hey, Brittany, did we put up Blitz?
No.
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to put up Blitz?
Yeah, we have to put it up.
It's a quick answer.
Yeah, because we're doing Blitz mounted map deluxe version of that game.
Okay. And End of Empire, you said?
What?
You want End of Empire too?
Yeah, End of Empire we'll put up there. Blitz, we'll put Fortress Europa up there.
Well, that one needs new stuff.
What, that neat stuff?
Yeah, it's going to need like new pricing, right? Because you're changing stuff. The other ones are easy.
Why?
Because we already have like Blitz spirited pages for it and stuff. Like we're not changing the. Never mind. I can bug you later.
Yeah, we're not changing anything with Fortress Europa either.
Oh, it's just the map and counter change?
Yeah.
Okay, then I can do that too.
Yeah, see, End of Empire is more of it's going to have everything in it. All the paper wars. It's really going to be a big game.
Yeah, that's the only one that's changing.
Yeah,
Blitz isn't changing.
Yeah, Blitz isn't changing, so it's going to be mounted map and so we'll put those up. And all of those, the print runs are going to be very small. Okay, at this point, subject to change. Any update on the fleets? No, I don't know what Mo's doing. I really don't.
It's exhausting.
It's exhausting. You know, he tells me, here's what he tells me. 1 minute he tells me he's had work a lot for the last year. But then in another sentence, he goes, this last year has been pretty good. We went on a lot of vacations and we're getting ready to retire. And I took like 8 weeks off from work and we went here and there. And I just sit there and I go, okay. I don't rebut anything anymore.
Like a sponge, you soak up.
Yeah, I'm a sponge. I soak everything up. What is the size of a small print run? Well, a small print run could be what, Bill? Anywhere from 500 to 750.
That's a small print run.
That's what he asked.
Oh, I thought it was from small and big.
No, he asked what is considered small print run.
Yeah. I would say that's probably about right.
Yeah.
1 to 1,500.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's Mo. I know. I'm not talking to him. Any movement on the Roman game? Oh, Jesus. Not answering that either. You tell us, Mike. Right?
He's not the one they're waiting. No, he's not the one that they're waiting on feedback from.
Who are they waiting on? That just keeps.
The other guy.
Brittany?
No, the other guy.
Yeah, waiting on Brittany.
Oh, they're waiting on you? That's what Bill just said.
No, the artist is waiting on the designer to reply.
Oh no, the only thing on my table is For the Motherland and Rebel. Yeah.
War for America. Didn't you have that? War for America.
Yeah, I took it down.
Aren't you friends with them, Mike?
What?
Mike said, "Why would I know?" I thought you were friends with them.
I thought you're friends with them. I thought he had. Yeah. Well, guess. Oh yeah. That's like the guy on. There's another one. The Third World War guy. Okay.
He's funny too.
Yeah, but here's what he says. Yeah, I'm burned out on Third World War stuff because they're going to hand in Eastern Asian front.
Which might be fair.
Which is good. So then he tells me, okay, him and his wife are going. Listen, this is like a Mo story. Him and his wife are going around the world.
Oh, I didn't hear this.
Yes.
You can go on in here.
Yeah, he's taken like 9 months off because his wife wants to travel.
Oh, good for him.
Okay, and then he tells me that when he was a kid, he used to go to Europe because he was like related to the Duke of somebody. He's like a royalty. So he's done all his traveling. So I guess they're renting a jet, I guess, and it's going to go and stop at every place.
Oh, something you weren't gonna do it, but you looked online.
No, I know, but he's doing it.
Oh shit, you're fun.
And then he's bitching at me. Oh yeah, no. When's my royalty check coming out? And the guy's worth like billions. He's like the Elon Musk of wargaming
Yeah,
designers.
don't say that too loud.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, okay. Yeah.
People will start keying our games.
He wants to personally inspect. Yeah. No. So Third World War East Asia front should be out pretty soon. It should be handed in. It won't be out for a
Yeah,
while.
what are you doing? What's the matter with you?
Yeah. No, it won't be because
We're gonna get comments. Oh, yeah, he said it was gonna be out soon.
no. What else we got? When is he becoming king? He gets. Oh yeah, that's right. He wasn't talking about my royalty check. He was talking about the royalty check he gets from the Kingdom of Luxembourg.
Is that what it is?
No, I'm making all this up.
No, but why not?
It could be Liechtenstein.
Could be, I guess.
Yeah. No, I could make all this stuff up on the fly.
The royalty?
Liechtenstein has, and I think Luxembourg has a royal people.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Right, Brittany?
Spain does too.
I have no idea.
What else we got?
Been working on Eastwind Rain. It's coming along. That one's really just switching up the orders of battle.
Oh no, who never got back to me is the guy Road to the Rhine, because I was done with that and I gave him some stuff. Who was that? Greg Warren.
Oh, Greg?
Yeah, and we talked at the convention, and yeah, he ain't got back to me. But Road to the Rhine. No, I like For the Motherland. I have some questions though. It just looks like there are some issues that yeah, I'm setting it up now. I have some questions. But it looks good so far. The setup looks good. Everything sets up, but yeah, I think some of this, yeah, that stuff. But I think some of the Japanese language, I think, were not translated properly to my liking.
Oh,
because I have a couple questions.
Excuse us.
But it's not bad. It's a lot of games.
Those questions.
It's a lot.
No, Lightning Strikes is actually ETA on Market Garden. Yes, I'm going to look at the calendar now. Yeah, it should be out. Should start shipping around the 10th of June.
You can't do that.
Ditto for the Motherland. And no, Breakthrough Russia is all done. Right? And what we did with that is the game was only going to go 1944, and it had expansion to go 1945 paperwork, so I just threw it in the box. So it says 1944 on the box, but really you could go all the way to 1945.
You're the greatest. You're the greatest.
Thank
yes, you are.
I would like to see it. Yeah, Red Sun, Black Cross. I remember I have that copy of that game. I know it's touchy subject. Oh, my God. Yeah. Jutland is not coming out. Okay, and I answer these questions all the time. Jutland is on permanent hold unless something changes, and I don't think that's going to change I don't think that won't happen for at least 2 years. But for right now, it's definitely done. We're not doing it. Okay, so
Eastwind Rain it's a remake of Task Force games.
yeah.
1861, I think.
And doesn't it look like 1862?
Same art style, same artist.
That's good.
I think we'll wait on Julian for that one because I know that Chris had to make a couple of edits before it went to production. So I want to make sure I'm not showing any old files. But keep that question in mind. I'll let Julian know that you guys want to see some more 1861 stuff.
Because isn't that the printers?
Yeah. I don't think I have the final files because he went through the feedback and made some changes.
Oh, okay.
All right. We're getting up to we're still missing about 50 of you who don't want a free game. So if the 50 of you really do not want a free game, feel free to not leave a comment, but use hashtag town hall if you would like a free game.
Yes, okay. Yeah, so we'll do a spring prelude.
Oh, nice. We still got a couple minutes. I just want to make sure people, because there's a bigger gap than usual. There we go.
I've got 3 coming out. That's good.
Yeah.
Desert Generals is getting into its final edits. I think of what else.
Yeah.
Right now.
There's something else, but I can't remember. I'll remember later. I won't do you guys any good because by 2 weeks I'll forget again. So so yeah, no, it's been a
ball.
No, I'll tell you oh yeah, what happened? Okay. That Bill Cooper game, where is that? I thought it was done and then he didn't show up, and so what's happening with that?
I was working on that at Expo. So all the artwork is done, and I'm doing the edits on the rule book before it goes to layout. So everything but the rule book is laid out and ready to go.
Oh yeah, we're still planning on doing a prelude. Yeah, we're doing. I don't know what we decided. What the designer decided, if it was going to be prelude Napoleonic or prelude American Revolution. Yeah. But there's still plans.
Prelude to Liberty. So I would.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's American Revolution.
Nice.
Yeah, I told Greg Smith like 2 years ago, do a American Revolution Tide. And know what he said?
No.
He goes, no, I didn't fight in that war, so I'm not doing it. And I go, here's a musket.
He might.
Or no, here's a brown vest.
He might have. He just doesn't remember.
Yeah, he just doesn't remember he fought that. What's the word on Manassas? Well, yeah. Okay, I was supposed to get my sample like 3 months ago from China. Yeah. And they sent me Mr. Lincoln's War, which was fine.
He said Vietnam is the first one. Stay focused.
Yeah. So what happened was Manassas. So we email them and say, hey, we never got Manassas. They go, yes, we sent it to you with this. And I go, no, that was Mr. Lincoln's War. And they kept arguing with us. So I haven't seen it. So it's with I'm supposed to get a sample, but I haven't gotten it.
Brittany, someone said when they click on Market Guard, it goes to Spring Prelude.
Yeah.
I covered that. It's when things switch from upcoming to just released, the top 2 links tend to get screwy. So I'm going to fix it right after we get off the call.
Oh, that's what I was.
Oh, yeah. So you didn't fix it yet?
No, she did say that, but that's
live stream with you guys.
No, same thing.
I know. I thought it was
so old.
I didn't.
He brings up stuff that they answered.
I apologize.
Well, no, somebody asked it again. Yeah.
So it wasn't like.
So what else? Yeah, Vikings. There's something else.
Definitely ain't gonna remember in 3 minutes.
No,
Street of All Saints is heading into artwork. We just got through the style guide, the initial style guide with the artist. Really excited about that.
What game is that?
Street of All Saints, the exploration game I showed you the style guide for today.
He goes, I have no clue what he's talking about.
She brings this stuff up. And then I was very good because she starts off the meeting. And I said, I'm not going to say anything this time.
No, you're not going to interrupt.
I'm not going to interrupt. I'm going to sit back, let you guys have the meeting. I'm not going to say anything. And I did.
For 45 seconds.
Yep.
No, it was more.
She said,
it was more than 45 seconds.
The longest he's ever done it.
As long as I ever did it.
No, it might have been a minute. You might pass a minute. You did, but the only reason why was because you were playing with the trench raid.
Oh yeah. No, but I asked a question.
Yeah, but that's because if you would asked it earlier.
Oh yeah, that's true. But yeah,
I mean, that's the one we were just talking about. So that one, everything is done artwork wise, except for the rule book. The rule book's gonna go into layout as soon as I finish with the edits. I will say that Bill Cooper, he writes for Frasier, and most of us are Cheers. So we gotta tone back the language a little bit because it's written a little bit more advanced English than a lot of people are gonna be comfortable with.
So I can read it. I'm finally gonna read something I can understand.
No, I'm saying you're not. All right.
Okay, so what we got here? So 2 weeks will be, in June 12th. That's crazy. Almost half a year.
Yeah.
Flying by.
Okay, what we got? We're going to give away Spring Prelude.
Giving away Spring Prelude. All right, let me turn off thingamajiggies. All right, y'all have about 10 seconds while I get this up and sharing. There we go. Robert, there's a couple of previews on the pre-order page.
Of what?
Gladiator combat cards. Here we go. 190 entries. Let's see what country. We can get somebody from Antarctica, maybe.
No, I want to see somebody new win.
Have it airdropped.
They all win.
Yeah, they all knew. They all win.
Oh, fun. We like them.
Well, you know who that is?
I think yeah. Nerd Workshop, congratulations. Send an email to sales@compassgames.com with the information for tonight's broadcast and your shipping information, and we'll get your copy of Spring Prelude sent over.
So we know who that is?
They're on here pretty regularly. Yeah.
Yes.
Right there.
I have a game. Oh, nice.
Oh, he must have a channel
Oh, yeah.
because he says that.
I think it's fast you do.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I look at these comments. So I think what else? I don't know much of anything. Just yeah.
Think we're good?
Yeah, I think we're good.
He's just ruining us.
All right.
Okay, have a good one.
Thanks,
Take
everybody.
care. We'll see you in 2 weeks, and appreciate you guys coming all the time.
Thanks, guys. Bye.